Hey everybody, welcome back to Drams for Dummies. I'm the numero uno dummy, Brett. Today we are doing something fun, silly, stupid, fun, awesome. Who the hell cares? It's bourbon in glasses and we're drinking them and we're in my kitchen together and you're at home drinking whatever the hell you're drinking. Put in the comments below, what are you drinking? If you've got some good Heaven Hill something, pour it right now because this is a Heaven Hill blind tasting, flight, thingamajig, whatever you want to call it. So, full disclosure, if you watch all my videos, and I know you do, and you've been sitting around for a year waiting for all the new videos to show up, and here they are, we did the Heaven Hill 90th anniversary. So if you haven't seen it, go watch that review. We did the Elijah Craig Single Barrel 15-year review. Those are two separate episodes. Go watch them. Great bottles. You need to know what's going on there. So then I was like, as I was pulling these out, and I was like, I'm going to shoot this one, and I'm going to shoot this one. And then I looked, and I was like, wait a minute, I have this Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C923, well-known and well-controversialed. And I also have my Evan Williams Black because I always have 1.5 liters of Evan Williams Black in the house to put into my Coca-Cola or my Buff and Stormies. What's a Buff and Stormy? Well, you've heard of the Dark and Stormies. The Buff and Stormy is a ginger beer on top of your bourbon and then a splash of Coke on top of that. So you have a ginger beer with a little Coke, Buff and Stormy. If you just want to have ginger beer and Coke or a ginger beer and bourbon, we call that a Buff here around here. If you just want to do your bourbon and Coke, that's a Stormy. You're all Storm that day. Anyway, I was like, I have the Elijah Craig, the Heaven Hill lineup in my house. So all of these have the exact same mash bill, right? So they've got the 70, oh God, I'm going to forget it, but I'm going to look at my notes. The 78% corn. Heaven Hill with their mash bill is crazy. Like it's so corn heavy, right? 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. All of these have that exact mash bill. So the only thing that's a little different of all of these is I keep going the wrong side because I'm an idiot and I've already been drinking and done 2 episodes. But the Heaven Hill 90th anniversary, 30% of the barrels were a heavy char barrel. So this is the only one that has a little different something going on. Everybody else is doing playing by the same rules, and it's just a matter of how old they are, where they were in the rick houses, what happened with that particular barrel that made it do what it did, right? In theory, these are 4 to 7 years old. And in theory, they're the barrels that people are like, they match our profile, but they're not all that special. It should go in here. But for all of you out here, if you haven't had Evan Williams Black Label, it's 86 proof, so it's a little bit higher proof than a lot of your Jim Beams and Jacks or whatever. And I think for the price point, $15, a regular $7.50, $30, but you can always get it on sale for $22, $23, $24. I never pay over like $25 for 1.5 liters of Evan Williams. So you're getting the same mash bill that's going in these amazing bottles into this bottle, 4 to 7 years old, blended. This can drink straight. We're going to drink it straight tonight. What else? The barrel. I'm reaching for the wrong one all the time. I am sorry. I haven't figured out my camera yet. I should stop looking at my screen. The Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C923. For those of you that know, and if you're watching this, you're probably such a bourbon dummy that you watch everything, and you're on all the Reddits, you do all the stuff. This was the bottle that was considered like the most amazing Elijah Craig in a long time. And then the laser code controversy came out. And I want to say, so first of all, it's 13 years and 7 months. This is nearly a 14-year, which would put it on par with the 15-year. Way over the 9-year, 8-month, and way over this one, of course. So the laser code deal, if you didn't ever hear about this, was that everyone talked about this being the most amazing you've got to go sell your firstborn for this bottle. And then people started going, but wait a minute, I think there's a difference between the bottles. And it all had to do with the laser codes and when they were bottled. And you had either had an A22 or an A23. A23 on your laser code is the one that everyone said is the best ever. And through blinds and everything else, people said the A22 is lesser than, and no one knows why. I have, for full disclosure, an A22. I think I reviewed it, go find it if you want, and talked all about the controversy. I believe that I subscribe to the theory. I have not had an A23, I've not side-by-sided them, but I know that when I drank this, I went, it's fine, it's good, it's really good. It's not just knocking my socks off, it's the best thing I've ever had, which makes me think, since really smart people and all these great channels that we all love were saying the A23 was the best thing they've ever had or in a long time, I think that the A22 is lesser than, for whatever reason, and that's the one I have. But it's still really good. It's still a freaking almost 14-year Elijah Craig barrel proof, 130, whatever, what is it, 133 proof. So out of this, we have like 107 proof, we have 108 proof, we have 133 proof, and we have 86 proof. We have 4 to 7 years, we have almost 14 years, we have 15 years, and we have almost 10 years. So this is just for fun. So enjoy it as a Heaven Hill fan, enjoy it as a bourbon fan, enjoy it because it's just silly to do fun, silly things together. And that's what we're here for, to be silly and dumb together. So I'm not gonna review everything. I'm gonna mix them all up. I've labeled the bottoms of them. I think I go A, B, C, D, right? So I'm gonna move my bottles just so I have some room to work here. So now we're gonna swirl and twirl and mix and match all of these. So I don't know where they go. This is for fun. I say it all the time, whether it's talking about prices or talking about reviews or talking about, scores and worths and whatever. All of our palates are different. We're all dum-dums. None of us have gone to college for bourbon tastings. Some of us have had a lot of experience with it, and we've worked hard to be better at it, and I love that. And then other dummies like me haven't worked that hard at all, and we just go, let's make a channel and talk to other dummies who don't work hard and just like drinking. And then we do stuff like this, where the whole channel was started with the idea of doing blinds, because blinds take away I know it's expensive and fancy, so I'm going to love it, versus, whatever. So I love stripping that away. And when you do that and you go back and find my videos that say don't overpay for Buffalo Trace or anything else, if you're ever paying over MSRP, you're probably wrong. You've probably screwed up. Unless you're just that much of a collector, you have that much disposable income, and you're like, I don't give a crap. I need this bottle. I'm a collector. I want the bottle. Okay, you do you, man. We all spend money in dumb ways. My wife and I travel a lot, and we spend all of our disposable income on travel. That's what we do. And occasionally bottles of bourbon and other silly things that she buys that show up on the doorstep every day. So we all have our things. All that to say, I'm not trying to make some definitive statement with this. It's just literally a Heaven Hill, same mash bill, fun lineup that I happen to own and have in my cabinet. And I'm just going to go real fast, and I'm going to nose them, I'm going to taste them, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to see how they shook out in this. And knowing that things side by side, they make differences. Like if I just taste one of them in a vacuum, like I did on my videos for this one and this one, then you're going to get one experience. But if you put them side by side, you're going to get a different experience. But I will say that they're all the same mash bill, which #bourbon burps. If you know me, you love it. Comment below, do you get bourbon burps when you drink bourbon? If not, try drinking on a completely empty stomach. Then see if you get bourbon burps and come back and let me know about the bourbon burps. But I do it on an empty stomach. Taco Bell is waiting for me. All that to say, let's drink. Let's effing go. So, I know which one the Evan Williams Black is, and you should know too. I mean, look at this. Which one looks like I peed in the glass, and which one looks like I pulled it out of a barrel, I think this is Evan Williams. And I can't mix that up any different way. As I was pouring them, I went, you know, I've seen awesome folks like Jason C. a Mash and Drum, you know, he's got the black, and I'm sure every other guys do too. I'm not calling him, he's not the only one that has a colored Glencairn, but this is a day I should have had a solid colored dark Glencairn, so I can't see the colors. These three, I would say just visually, this one's the darkest, so you would almost assume 15 year, but actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'd probably assume 15 year, but at barrel proof, a nearly 14 year Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, maybe that's the darkest one. So down here, I don't know. This I know, but I'm still going to try to be objective about this because I'm very curious about how this is going to go. I'm a proof guy, so the 86 proof, 4 to 7 years should not win anything. But how does it stack up when you go? Let's just see. And let's just do noses first. And now that I've done like these 2 other videos tonight, it's Heaven Hill. It's just Heaven Hill. And it's really nice. Guys, I know you're going to be like, you're an idiot. No. And I don't know about, I've had Evan Williams green and white and whatever. Black. That's the one I know. That's all I can speak about. But I'm going to tell you, it's in its glass by itself. It is a $15 bottle, $25 for the big boy, $22 actually for that one. And it's holding up. It holds up on the nose. Man, I'm just curious now. Hold on. Ooh, side by side, this is better, and it should be. This is richer. This is caramely-er. It's more of a burnt creme brulee top. It's got more earthiness to it. This has got way more depth. So side by side, I'm picking this one. So this one on the nose, but this one, yeah, coming back to it, yeah, thinner, younger, should be, but still really good. In a vacuum, you can drink Evan Williams Black straight and be a happy person and not break your bank. But yeah, there's ways to just enjoy and love bourbon without spending a lot of money. But for the sake of this argument, let's spend some money and let's have some fun and see how these things go. Okay, so now, I don't remember exactly, but this to me is savorier, a little more barbecue-y, richer, deeper, but I don't know if I like it more. I think I like it less than Glass 2. So let me see what Glass 2 was again. Glass 2, rich, smoky, sweet, caramely, smooth. Glass 3, now see, this is the mind screw of it all. The side by side. This is really damn good. This is really damn good. I feel like this has got a little more going on, which sometimes means it's a little harsher. I don't like it as much, and this is easier. But I also think maybe for quality, you got to go this guy. I think it goes like this right now. Let's see what this does. I'm trying to clean my nose palate. Get my cilias up there. Give them a little sniff scrub. I'm making stuff up. All right. Of the batch, this one's you would guess is not from the same distillery. It doesn't have as much of the sweet kind of cherry vanilla swirl on top. That cream soda almost. This lives deeper. But I like it a lot. It's just different. And I feel like it's got a little bit more, which could be the barrel proof Elijah Craig, because it's kind of kicking my butt a little bit on the nose. Man, it's good though. That's really good. Ah, man, I don't know. It's the darkest one, and I think I like it the most. But they're all different for different reasons. For the sake of science, let's mix it up. Let me put my glasses on so I don't mess this up. Hey, everybody. A little reflection. All right. We know glass 1 in last place is the Evan Williams Black, right? That is the A. What is in second place? The D, which is the Heaven Hill 90th anniversary. What's in third place? The C, the 15-year, which means on the nose, the Barrel Proof C923 A22, which is the lesser of them, is winning. But I will say these three are pretty damn close. And you have, a 10-year, a 15-year, and a 14-year. So we're close-ish, and we've pulled them for we batched this one for a reason to make this amazing blend. This is a single barrel, and then we blended this, but it was all the same barrel date, so not a lot of variables we can do. So this is the one that should be better because they worked to make the blend, right? But if you remember me smelling through them, I was like, this was really good. And I said, this is better. And then I went side by side. I was like, hard to tell. And when I look at the colors, it's hard to tell, which would be these two here. And then this one just is darker, and it just feels like it's got more going on. And sometimes the more going on with the higher proof means it throws a wrench, and you're like, not what I like. And then you come back and go, that's really good. So I think just for myself as a proof whore who likes complexity, this one won the day. But let's mix them up, and let's do the tastes. And I mean, I can't mix up the Evan Williams Black too much because I know where it goes. I know what it looks like. Although now that I am kind of confusing myself as I get them separated. But I don't like that because that's the Evan Williams. Come on now. So let's not screw ourselves here. Let's do this. All right. So let's taste now and see how we go. I can't talk enough about Evan Williams Black. Not complex, not deep, not super rich. Nice, good, not spiky, not astringent, not cheap tasting. It's good. It's a great mixer. So we know what that one is. I hope it doesn't win or beat any of them in flavors, but we shall see. Just a freaking caramel bomb. That's so good. I mean, coming off of the Evan Williams Black, that was mind-blowing. So good. So good. So good. So good. So good. Sweet Heaven Hill. Good booze never tastes so good. So good. So good. Put in the comments right now. Are you a Neil Diamond fan? Are you annoyed by my shenanigans at this point? It's getting to be drunk time. It's getting to be Taco Bell time. All right, that's really good. It's going to be a three-way race. I'm going to tell you right now. So, it does so much. It does so much. For better and for worse. It just coats the mouth. Everything starts to pucker and light up because of that proof, I think. And then if you can let it roll around a while, get a little of that saliva in there, get a little, just like let it calm down in there. It is so complex and so rich. But I think on the finish, it just kind of has a lot of, it's not bad. It's got a lot of run, a lot of length, but maybe the age, the proof, something in there. It gets kind of astringent and it gets kind of off-putting. This one is the one that if you just want the most unique experience, you want it to be different every time you smell it, every time you taste it, every time you finish, this is the one. But I had a drink first that just from the palate through was like harsh and awkward. And I was like, I didn't drink it right. It's like riding a bull. So I was like, I got to get back on that bull. I got to ride it right. This time, very nice and rich and complex in the palate, but the finish still felt like too much and off-putting. And I wouldn't want to like keep going back to that glass. I wouldn't like pour me another. This would be more of that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 at this point. Let's see how this glass does. I know what this one is, and I know what that one is. I don't know what these two are. They're very similar. So let's see how these roll. This one is not, it's good, it's solid, it's fine. It's not beating that one on the nose. We'll see what it does on the palate, though. Very nice. Very nice. But in the finish, well, this one, the finish on this one, wink, wink, probably the Barrel Proof C923, kind of screws it up because it's just got so much. It's so big and loud and funky. This one just kind of tails off. So if I'm guessing, like if I was going to just look around and be like, well, okay, which one's doing that? Well, knowing how I reviewed these two bottles, I have a guess as to how this looks. But yeah, this is just nice and easy, and I kind of feel like I need to do these 3 again real fast. This is supposed to be fast, but I feel like if I was going to just call it now, I feel like it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. To take a break to interrupt this video. If you're still watching, I appreciate you. What happened here on this Evan Williams Mashbill blind evening is I did of 2 other videos for 2 of those Evan Williams bottles. And of course I do everything on the empty stomach. And you get whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ounces into something. And I just start really rambling and yapping. From this point on, it just gets, I mean, it's already been pretty bad and I've edited it pretty good. It's to a place now where it's just off the rails. It's going to go off the rails. It goes off the rails for a while. I am highly entertained by it myself. You probably won't be. I don't think it's salvageable to edit it down to a normal episode. So at this point, we're just going to go everything you've heard. So you've heard all about the nose. You started hearing about the palate, right? And then we're just going to jump to the end. We're just going to wrap it up, and you're going to get the point. And that's what it's all about. Thanks, guys. I'm a dummy. That's what we do. We drink on empty stomachs, we shoot videos, and we hope for the best. But you're welcome. I'm saving you some time. Come back to see us on the next one, too. Thanks, guys. Bye. Let's see what we have here, everybody. Let's effing reveal our order. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have A. That is the Evan Williams Black bottle, who is this man has done more for me in my life than my wife. This man has been with me through thick and thin. He's always there. He's always going to get into the Coke if I was really poor, which might happen soon. He might be my straight poor guy. All right. That is my 4th place guy. We know it. We understood that. What is this guy? This is my B. That is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I think we knew this. I was saying it. I'm sorry. We knew it. Barrel Proof C923, the most acclaimed Elijah Craig Barrel Proof in years, but also, but asterisk, laser code. I have the A22, I don't even remember now. I have the one that's not the best one. Second place is B. The Elijah Craig 15 became the second place one, which means the Heaven Hill 90 90th anniversary is the first place one today. And after doing a review of both of those separately, I did that one a while ago. This guy, he's my heart. He's been done before too. But I will say, I think I get it. Like, this Heaven Hill 90th anniversary for $125 is a great value. And if you're gonna like seek out or find anything that's happening here, go find the Heaven Hill 90th anniversary. For $125, you're getting a really solid example of the Heaven Hill Mashbill. And I think it played out here tonight on this very scientific tasting. And if you pour your booze onto your counter, but if you're drinking awesome whiskey and bourbon and you're being a great person and you're treating everybody regardless of race, color, creed, religion with kindness and respect, then you are one of our dummies. And I appreciate you. And we need to gather up, put our arms around each other, give each other a big hug. Cheers. Look each other in the eye and we'll do it. Cheers. One of our friends said you say oink when you do it. I don't know why. Oink. But you definitely cheers. You look at each other and you go, you know what? We're sharing a moment. And we're sharing a moment right here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Keep loving yourself. Keep loving every single person you encounter. Be a great human being. Keep drinking good bourbon. And go ahead and subscribe and like this and keep watching the bullshit I put out. Thank you guys. Love you. That Heaven Hill blend was sweet. That was sweet tits. I don't know what it was, but it was great.